Hey, how are you guys doing? Holy shit. It's been a bit. I planned on streaming before I went on vacation, and then I didn't. Because just shit's like that, man. Shit is like that. I was dead. I was dead for my stream for the charity thing, but I did okay, I guess, so I guess that's all that matters. It was not my shining stream that I wanted it to be for a charity event, but you know what? People were happy with it, so I should be too. Anyway, how are you guys? Wolf Hyper, thank you for the sub. 17 months of support. That's very cool. Speaking of the charity and subs, see how I connected that shit up. Maffa tells me that we put it on like emote only mode during the charity, so that way people would do the other, look at that instead of this chat. And then some people ended up subbing to me anyway. So thanks. As soon as I know who those people are, I will thank them properly. Also, as you just heard, I had some issue with my USB device. Something's just not working anymore. I really hope it's not my hard drive, because that's where a lot of shit's saved. Doozerus, thank you for 4 months of support. Today's been a little bit off and on, but it worked out. I need to tell you guys... Oh, Zarka, thank you for 11 months of support. So if you hear it... Oh, Duxu, thank you for 14 months of support. So if you hear the USB thing go off, I don't know what the fuck it is. I searched around, could not find anything that's loose, anything that's weird. So, who the fuck knows? Did I just seriously hit you with a Ligma notification? Yeah. Yeah, I did. I did it right? Did I just say Ligma nuts? And then everyone laughs? Is there some setup I need to do? Because it's fucking shit. Anyway, crazy subtrain going on. What is going on? Oh, I promised it. Oh, okay, hold on. No, I'm pausing for a second because you guys need to hear this fucking story. In the meantime, I'm going to be emailing myself something so I can tell this story properly. Okay, first flight. When we were flying down, sucked ass. Also, Natalie, thank you for 21 months support. You're very cool. Thank you for always being there and being supportive. Let me go and send this image to myself because I don't know as if this story works without it. So first trip down was okay. We had a 12-hour layover because American Airlines just decided to cancel our flight. Who the fuck knows why? I don't know. I don't think they did either. I think it had something to do with the rain, despite the fact that every other fucking flight was able to get there. It's just American Airlines. So, American Airlines, thank you for allowing me to stay in the Philadelphia airport for 12 hours. I didn't sleep that night. The night before. That was great. The food in the Philly airport is good, though, so if you ever do get stuck there, it's great. Anyway. Also, I need it. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? I leave for like a month or like a week and then there's... What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Why does it look like this? What is that? Can you see that? Why does the Steam overlay look like this now? Holy shit, I've never... What? 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 Why did that change? Anyway, so that went okay. I'll tell you about my visit as you know, I continue on with this story. But the 12-hour layover was something shit. I'm gonna email myself this image because again I need to. So anyway, first flight on the way back, we had to take connecting flights because we're not made out of fucking money, and I don't think there's a straight shot from Austin to upstate New York. A lot of those are like single plane situations. So yeah, no, give me the actual image. I'm gonna put up a BRB real quick. Oh shit, I never fixed that, did I? Well, thank you to the people who worked on the charity. Let me just remove that and change it with an actual one. Jesus, I just walked out of here as soon as the charity was over, didn't I? Holy fuck. I was just done. Just emotionally, spiritually, physically. Also, Patreon seems to be having issues, so that's cute. Alright. I'm gonna try and cobble together a video in time for this week. So, if Sunday's video is a little late, I'm sorry about that. Where is this? There it is. There's the image. Okay. Let me just save that real quick. No, not preview. There it is. Alright, so I've seen some weird-ass shit in my time, right? First flight, there's a kid on it. She's screaming. As soon as we hit the ground, right? She just starts belting Let It Go, right? Otherwise was completely silent. Like, she had her iPad. They were watching Frozen. She was chill. She didn't know the words to any of those songs, but she was like... She was ready to give a fucking performance, and by God did she try. It was beautiful. Like, the attempt that was made was wonderful. That's not the story I'm telling. The story I'm telling you is about this thing. This thing right here. Nope, not that. Shit, fuck. Okay, that's great. I'm gonna have to edit that out later. Okay, not my mail, but the image. There you go. Alright, this. Alright, so anytime you fly in a plane, right? They tell you, like, everyone, please look at the thing. We're gonna tell you about how to fly on an airplane, you know? Like, if something happens, Biggest Fishes, thank you for 20 months of support. Nick, thank you for 18. Holy shit. This is the back of the chair. Keep in mind, also, American Airlines... Fuck you for having the smallest amount of legroom possible from all of my 6'3" being. Fuck you. We're sitting down. It's the flight from Chicago O'Hare to Austin, Texas, okay? Okay? Look at this fucking sign, right? Life vest under your seat. Seat bottom cushion usable for flotation, right? Okay. That's fine. There's another sign on the left of it, but it's not important for this story, right? We sit down... there's 3 seats on the aisle, right? On our side. So Tilda takes the window seat, I take the middle seat, and this dude he's kind of chunky, I'm not gonna lie. Not hugely important to the story, but not exactly a looker either. Sits down. Everyone on the flight is very, very much, there for RTX. Everyone is flying to RTX, this dude he had like a character from Ruby, a little plush thing on his backpack. He had like a holster for his phone. So we sit down. I'm trying to remember the whole situation. Okay. So first off, we take off, right? He does not turn his phone onto airplane mode. I don't know what the fuck that does to an airplane. But just fuck you in general for doing that, because they're like, please turn on airplane mode now. And he's like, nah. Nah. Long camo pants, black shirt. Okay? But it didn't crash. We're alive. It really does nothing. Anyway. He leaves it on the whole flight. That's cute of him. He busts out his phone. He starts playing, what is the name of that? Frontline Girls or whatever it is. That one that's always an ad on every website where it's like girls but they're guns. And just big titty girls on the screen the whole time, right? He's doing that. About an hour into the flight, right? I hear him, and I hear him, and he's messing around with this area. You can see my mouse. He starts messing around with this area, right? I'm thinking he's just having trouble. This is the latch that brings down the little, like, thing that you can set down, right? No. No. He's picking this fucker off. He's picking this off, right? He's picking this off the back of his seat, right? I looked at Tilda. Neither of us slept well, right? Neither of us know how to react to this situation because I've never seen anyone do that. He takes it off, right? Takes the case off his phone, slips it in there. In between the phone and the case. Hides it. With a smug look on his face, like he just farted and no one knew. Right? Fucking weird shit, right? I'm in shock. I'm in awe. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell him. I don't know what to say to him. I don't know as if I can even bring that up, right? Okay, fine. You stole that. Sure. He goes back to playing his anime titty games. I'm trying to... I picked up and started playing Zero Time Escape Volume 2. Okay? So I'm playing that, which has its own big anime titty girls. But anyway, and I'm trying to solve these puzzles. If you haven't played that game before, it's like a visual novel that stops every now and then for like a escape room puzzle, right? With like really bullshit puzzles. There was this one with a tanagram that was fucking me over. Point is, it's a puzzle game. And I'm just... It takes a lot of concentration on some of these puzzles, right? I'm trying to figure out how to solve these puzzles, but I can't stop thinking about how he fucking did that. And I want to ask him, like, the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do that? Right? But, like, by the time I get up the nerve to actually try and, like, as soon as my brain has processed it, it's been like an hour, right? And it's like the point of no return where I can actually ask him about what the fuck he's doing has already passed. I can't ask him now, right? So I'm like, okay. I'm thinking to myself, this is important. This is important. Like, you know, if we actually had a crash landing somewhere between here, like, I don't know where else this plane goes, but imagine you're on a plane and it's flying from, like, Chicago to Austin. Somehow it crashes in the fucking ocean. For those geography majors out there, I don't know as if you know this, but, like, there's not an ocean involved. I don't even know if there's any lakes in the way. But whatever. So I don't even know if you'd need a life vest, realistically, in that plane, right? But I'm thinking that's a safety concern. So I'm thinking, like, okay, I got two options. I can confront this guy, or I can report it, right? Well, the time for me to, like, ask him about it is gone, right? It's just gone. So I gotta, like, okay, I'll just report it. So I ask him, hey, I need to go, I need to get up to go pee. He's like, oh, okay, man. So he unbuckles his belt or his, seat belt, and he gets up. He puts away his anime titty game for a second, which was nice. He didn't want to let me know that he was playing it, but he was playing it like 3 inches away. He took the arm! He took the armrest! And some of my seat. He just sort of amoeba'd into it, and I'm like, dude, no. And so I kept, like, stretching and, like, kind of, like, rotating my shoulders, kind of elbowing him, like, get the fuck out of my spot. I walk to the bathroom. I use it, because I actually did have to pee. And the flight attendants are in the back, right? And I say to the guy, I'm like, I don't know how to tell you this. And he looks at me like I'm about to tell him that there's a bomb on the plane or something. And I quickly have to process how to explain what I've seen. And I go, the guy next to me stole the sticker off the back of the seat. He goes, what? So I show him on, like, one of the seats in the back. I'm like, he stole this sticker. And the two flight attendants, they look at each other. I'm looking at him, and I'm like, I just thought you should know? And one of them, an older woman, right, says, I've been doing this for 34 years. It's a new thing every flight. And he goes, which seat are you in? So I show him my ticket, and he's like, okay, we'll take care of it. And I'm like, okay, well, just let me get back to my seat before you do so. And so I go back to my seat, and he gets up, and I sit back down, and then I just wait. There's another, like, hour and a half in the air, Like, I don't know what to do. I'm sitting next to a guy who robbed a plane. I don't even know why, right? And so now I've made my decision. I can't ask him why he did it, because now if I ask him why he did it and they actually come and get him for it, right? If they come and go, sir, please. And I explained to them, this is where he put it. He put it like in between his case, right? I don't know how you rob a plane. Thank you for the 20 months of support, Jeddah. So I've lost my chance to ask him entirely. It's been an hour since he did the crime. I've already reported it to the authorities. I will never know, right? We land, right? He starts immediately texting because his phone actually has connection where he can use it again. And I'm kind of looking over his shoulder every now and then because, you know, I'm just like, I don't know. And I'm like, man, I really want to know just for the sake of telling you guys what the fuck happened, right? He wasn't wearing a fedora, no. And then he does it. He pulls out his phone, and he takes a picture of the blank area, right? And I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. It's going down. He loads up Facebook. He posts the image with the text. My reign of terror continues. Mwahahaha. This isn't the first plane he fucking stole from. His friend from the front of the plane texts him. They're like, you stealing again? He's like, yep. So now I know. Now I had my cake and got to eat it too. I knew exactly why he did it, and I reported it. They did fucking nothing, because what do you do? Honestly, what the fuck do you do? Why would you do that? These are the fuckers that come into my fucking work all of the time, and it's just, he stole this sticker. He stole this exact sticker on his seat, though. So if you're ever on an American flight, I believe it was seat 16E. If you're ever on an American flight, look to see if that's missing. That's where the fucker was. He's still at large. It's not a compliment or a remark on his weight. He's still doing things. Sleepwalking Sean, thank you for 14 months of support. And SD Solid, thank you for 23 months of support. Well, I thought about asking him, but my brain just was not capable of processing. The fuck are you doing? You know? Like, me and Tilda both looked at each other almost instantly. We were like, her mouth was just hanging open, and mine probably was too. And I was just like, what? TRNB, thank you for 6 months of support. It's very kind of you. He has enough of them now to become a plane, sure. Ant's home. Home needs a refresh. Sure, whatever. TBT Kawana, I want to go with. Thank you for the sub. Ooh. Ooh. Oof. Was there anything else weird inside? You know what? I was still processing that he was actually robbing a sticker out of a plane. Like, I realize it may not seem like the biggest deal. It was just a fucking weird thing for him to do. You know? I have literally been here before. I feel like I've done this exact house before. Roaches and all. This place is a shithole. Your sister works for AA? I mean, No offense to your sister, but American Airlines sucks ass. It's so bad. We had a 12-hour layover because there was some rain, I guess. Like, I don't really know what the fuck happened there. Every other plane going to New York left on time except for ours because it was American. But 13 blues, 13 moons. Thank you for 4 months of support. I feel like we've done this house before. Like that toilet looked like it got nuked by someone's shit. I like JetBlue. JetBlue's alright. Like, no airline is good. Anyway, my vacation was good. But as soon as I got back, opened the door to the apartment, and, well, actually, when we got back to the apartment, right? Told us, like, we ought to check the mail. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Because we hadn't been there for a week, right? So as we're walking over there, I hear this scream. This, like, weird animalistic scream, right? I'm like something small. And it's hot out. So I'm like, I remarked to Tilda, I'm like, yeah, I feel that, whatever the fuck you are. And it turns out what it was a cicada getting, like, murdered. There was, like, a, 2-inch long wasp. Oh, wow. 32 miles per hour. That's gonna screw up your data rate, but have fun at a Smashing Pumpkins concert. Holy shit. And this fucking bee or wasp or whatever was just getting murdered, and that's why it was screaming. And it's like, good. Glad to be back here. It was almost 100 degrees when we landed. It was 92 when we left. At 2 in the morning. Convert that to Celsius for me. Hold on. Convert 92 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius. 33.33. So it was 33 degrees Celsius at 2 in the morning in Texas when we left. So we were like, fuck yeah, when we landed, and it was 70. It got up to a high of 80 while we were there. It was beautiful. The wind, the fucking mountains. Have you ever been to upstate New York? It's fucking gorgeous. It's wonderful. There's just trees and hills and, like, crackdens, and there's no one around to bug you. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck kind of bee that was, but I'm not in the mood to see it ever again. Just not a fan of it. Radiator, go. But as soon as I got back into the apartment, I laid down to sleep. I was like, man, that was nice. And then my anxiety was like, hey, man. I was like, what's up? And he's like, not much. You'll just never amount to anything. And I'm like, thanks, man. Good to see you're doing well. How's the wife and the kids? And it's like, yeah, that's good. Techie Snicky, thank you for the sub. That's very kind of you. So anyway, now I'm here. Is it because the chair's in the way? Just move it over there. Is that why? So now I'm streaming because I don't know. I need to. I was gonna do Hive Swap Friend Sim. I actually planned on streaming or doing like I did with Undertale for while I was on vacation, but I was like, you know what? I think it's alright. I think it's alright if I don't have a video for them for like a week. I think I can handle that. I think they can handle it too. And it looks like y'all did. You're all alive. Which is good. I wanted to, what was it, Night in the Woods? That seemed like a good one that people are going to try and spoil for me if I try and play it, and it's just about the plot, so, you know. I read one review about it, on Steam that was super negative. It was like, God, this game sucks, you can't do anything. I was like, okay, you know, those are valid, and then it's like, it's just liberal propaganda. It's like, oh no. It very well can be, but I feel like that's also the kind of guy who steals the sticker off of a fucking airplane just to brag to his friends that he did while playing anime titty girl games on the fucking... What the fuck is wrong with people? The fuck is wrong with you? That's why I was thinking about playing it off stream like I did with Undertale, where I just, like, you know, I played it like a Let's Play. It's about the season where YouTube actually pays something relative to, like, the amount of work that it takes. It's nice. Speaking of, my boss decided to call me in for extra hours this coming week, which is it's probably good, because Tilda's boss decided to do the exact opposite and just didn't fucking schedule her, so that's going to be nice. One of her jobs, not both of them, did that, which is good. Luckily, it was the job that pays her, like, next to nothing, so rather than the one that, you know, actually pays her, which means that, you know, she'll be okay. But, King Twibs, thank you for... Why the fuck is it doing that? King Twibs, thank you for 15 months of support. I have no idea what USB device it is that's, like, doing that. Let me check real quick. I'm gonna see what's up. Ah, fuck. We've got so many back here. Is it this? Is it that? What is this? The fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Where the fuck is this going? What the fuck is this cable? Oh, it's the fucking printer. I have a printer? Jesus Christ, I need to clean off my table. What the fuck is happening? Like, luckily it's not my hard drive, because it appears to not be plugged in at all. I unplugged my computer while I was on vacation, just in case if there was like a thunderstorm or something. And usually when I like turn on my computer again, it has some issue with like my mixer, like my preamp. And in doing so, it, like, I don't know why. Just anytime I boot it up recently, it's having some issue. I think it's dying. I need to actually buy a new one of those soon. Which means I should probably save money. But actually, what I want to buy is, in order, like, $600 worth of Warhammer crap. And then, like, I don't know. I guess a new chair? Like, a new chair for, like, $50 is, like, a huge deal. I'm going, oh, my God, I gotta spend $50 fucking dollars on a chair. But I'm like, you know what? I could buy, like, I could totally buy some Plague Marines. They're only, like, $50. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. They're a good unit. Solid, dependable, strong. Throw Alpha Legion on that. It's $600 if you buy all that shit directly from the website, but you don't do that. You go to eBay instead. But like $50 for a chair, I'm like, oh my God. What's my opinion on Gordon Ramsay's shows? I've never actually watched any of them. I can buy toilets and mount them here. I think a working bolter pistol is just a judge, isn't it? Like, it's just a shotgun, but a pistol. My mic stands a little bit in the way. I mean, just like, I don't know why that is, that there's certain stuff that I'm willing to spend money on, other stuff that I'm not. Oh, also, randomly, we ended up finding a, we ended up finding Tilda her ring. Like, I had been budgeting like $600, $700 for the rings, and I'm like, okay, we need to start saving. Holy shit. We're at the halfway mark to the wedding, and we don't have rings yet. And then she found something. It was on sale because it's like a style no one wears anymore, but it still looks beautiful to me. It was on sale for like $80, I want to say. Retails normally for like $400. Then when we got back, we went to the place where I bought her ring, and there was one that was like $300 normally, but it was on sale for $52. Really nice shit. This is great. So I ended up spending about what I was expecting to spend on my own ring on both of ours. Wholesome capitalism. Indeed. And I didn't think she was going to go with it. I was like, okay, well, I'll write it down, you know? It was Pandora ring. And then she like was like, you know what? No, let's just get it. I think it's because she saw the price and that they had marked it down. And fair enough, like, honestly, they had marked it down quite a bit. So there's no reason not to get it. Alright, we got a toilet. Did I even need to do this? Wait, this isn't even a thing. Oh, no, it is. Okay, what the fuck is this? Washer. Okay. I did have to go and send mine off to go get resized, because I bought it as a 10. That was the one thing. Is that we did have to spend like $20 sending it off to the factory to get it resized, because it's like titanium? Tungsten? I forget which. And those you can't just like melt a little bit and get it to work like you can with silver. You actually have to like, you know, just forge a new ring. But, you know, you don't have to PayPal me money for a chair. I can buy a new chair. Like, I can save up for a new chair. I'm just like, it's really, I just would rather be spending my money on anything else. Yeah, it's the thing is, though, that the company that we bought it through, I believe it's called Triton. If you buy it through them, they insure it for life. So we bought it at a discount, and then, even though it was the wrong size for me, because I'm closer to like a 9, and just went to another place today, and we were like, hey, my ring doesn't fit. And they're like, well, you didn't buy it here. I'm like, I fucking know I didn't. I know I fucking didn't. But you know what? You're a fucking Triton dealer, so you're gonna take this shit, you shove it up your ass, and then you're gonna drive your ass down to the fucking dealership where you can get it replaced for one that does fit. And so they did. They begrudgingly did. They were total dicks there. But it's like, whatever. Fuck you. This window is dirty on the other side. Well, good to know it's just dirty on the inside. Does this ass have a warranty? I don't know. I had to insure it for $26. Because, yeah. But yeah, just really fucking good luck on that shit. Because we were worried about it. We were really worried, because rings are expensive, bro. Like, I know, for anyone who hasn't looked into rings, look up how much rings are. Like, real fucking silver and diamonds is her ring, right? We spent, like, nothing on it. Mine's like, yeah. Did I check my house for stolen stickers? I don't have any stickers as far as I'm aware, but I don't think any were stolen. Also, interesting fact about this game, apparently I can clean through things, and also, Yeah. I don't even have to see them. I'm cleaning this without knowing where it is because I'm just pointing my cursor at where it says. And then it's figuring it out. No, there's something right here. Right here! What the fuck? What? Really? I had to do that? Alright, good. Did my job. Clean dirt. Paint colors, coffee with milk. You know, I just don't fucking care. How about this room? What do I need to do? I'm just gonna clean, because I don't feel like doing any of this other garbage. We ended up playing a lot of Cheaters Monopoly, which legitimately, like, even if you hate Monopoly, get Cheaters Monopoly. Or just play with the Cheaters Monopoly rules. I don't know. The rules are basically like you get like, it encourages you to cheat. There's ultimate mode where you get a lot. Like, you can just do whatever. Oh, I'm gonna spare the roaches. They're paying rent. Someone's trying to colonize this place, tell these roaches to get out. Nah. No, they fucking live here. They're part of the aesthetic. They're part of the house. You know? You don't take the floorboards off immediately. You don't go, oh, I'm not gonna buy this house because it doesn't have floorboards. I mean, because it has floorboards. It's actually legitimate if it doesn't have floorboards. But my point is that, like, no, they stay. But Cheaters Monopoly also has, like, a deck of cards that's just, like, there's 5 that you can do any given round or on your turn. And if you do any of them and don't get caught, then you get a thing for it. But the chance cards are fucked up, too. I was playing with someone, not going to say who, but someone, and, they go, prove that you didn't just steal that property. Like, I didn't. Like, look at my hand. It's not here. And they basically keep hounding me. They're like, no, prove that you didn't. I'm like, I can't prove a negative. I don't have it. And then they show me this card, and it's like, roll the dice if someone argues with you about it. Or if someone argues with you, they owe you $300. And it's like, you fucker! You knew! You knew! I'd be like, I can't prove a negative. What are you doing? It's so much better than... And it's like, it becomes just like the veneer of Monopoly. You know? I had half of the properties. I just stole all of them. Just sleight of hand all of that shit. Prove that I did. Prove that you didn't. I don't have it. I can't prove a negative. It's actually legitimately fun because also it's weirdly kinky with the handcuffs that come with it. I don't know what the fuck that's about, but anyway, if you're into that sort of thing, they're actually paying me till. Do you want me to? What do you? Just screw in a new one. Just screw in a new one, I guess. I didn't even know that was a thing that I had to do in this game, but there we go. Huh. Oh, if you're posting links, make sure you ask first, just that way we can permit you. Moobot is set to kill because there are spam bots that come in here and just start posting porn. And I don't know until you ask what it's going to be. So just, yeah, you're good. Not wife yet, but working on it. I think the only thing we have left is to send out, like, Hope You Come cards. Is that what it's called? Rotier Plebimont. What the fuck? I feel like that's a lick my balls sort of situation. Like your name? I don't know how to pronounce that. But you, Rotator. Thank you. How do you even reach those? Just kind of teleport up. Hey Rev, can I be allowed to post a link to some hardcore porn? No. No, that's alright. Meridian Jurion. I butchered your name, but thank you. It's Zombie Predator back. Oh, I see. I see. Well, Meridian Julian, you as well, thank you. Probably a virus. Most of those porn links are. It's like, I don't know. I feel like you could just send someone porn and it not be a thing. I don't know why the bots are like this. Just like, come on. You know we want it. Just send us some porn. Get us hooked on your special breed of porn. It's fine. You know? What's going on in this corner? Speaking of weird-ass porn that made the news, Bigfoot, apparently. I read the weirdest hot take. And there's another hot take I want to talk about in a second. But that one, Dordan, thank you for 36. That's 3 years of support. Holy shit. I've been doing this for 3 years. Thank you. Bigfoot porn made the news because some guy, I guess, his running mate in a place... I didn't read the whole fucking thing. I just read the tweet accusing him of hanging out with white supremacists and also being into Bigfoot porn. No, I'm going to talk about the rabies thing, too. No, we're going to talk about the rabies thing. We're not going to talk about the Bigfoot thing outside of, like, I read an article that was like, we should allow people to be into whatever they're in, you know? If people are into incest porn, we should allow them. If people are into you know, Bigfoot, that's fine. I'm like, this is the worst take I've ever read. I thought until I read about the one about the fucking rabies. Someone who's like, it's a Tumblr thing, just so you know. They go, we shouldn't. It starts off kind of reasonable, right? It starts off with the statement, you know, maybe we shouldn't force kids to do things that, you know, they don't consent to. I'm like, you know what? Okay. That makes sense. Like, I don't agree, but that's like an opinion that someone could have. I can understand the logical conclusions that you would get to get to that point, right? But then they go, I was, poor growing up, and so I don't know. It may be that my parents vaccinated me for rabies, and I fear that I will never be able to gain rabies. I'm so sad. There's the quote. I'm so sad that I can never get rabies because my parents decided to vaccinate me, so I don't. But first off, that's not how the rabies vaccine works. Second off, what the fuck? They hope that they get rabies. I hope that that's fake. I really do. But I just have no fucking hope for this world. This is the clown timeline. People want rabies. People want rabies actively. They're going to go out of their way to gain rabies. They can, will, and should get rabies by rolling around and having a fist fight with a fucking possum or a coon. Who knows? They're just going to have a fist fight with something that has rabies, and then they're going to be like, my dream is complete. You know, some people want to be president. Some people want to play basketball. Some people want to be musicians and rockers. Some people want to get fucking rabies. I don't know why. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with people anymore. I'm just beyond the point where I can even have a rational discussion about this anymore. It was confirmed that that person was a troll and caused a small minority of people who actually want rabies to be revealed. That's like telling me that someone cut off my toe and then go, just so you know, it wasn't your big toe. It was all of the other ones. That's not fucking better. Katana Squirrel, thank you for 11 months of support. I haven't had to do any paneling, but plastering seems useful. See most dirt on the map. Dirt is easier to clean. Dirt is just straight up easier to clean and easier to deal with than painting. And if I can clean all the dirt, then it won't try and stop me from doing whatever the fuck else I want to do. So if I clean up the dirt, I can leave that there. But unfortunately, I have to clean up this room still. Where's the dirt? Who knows? It's up there? Is that it? There we go. I will accept that that's a troll. I hope that you're right. But I also just don't trust the universe anymore. I expect that some people actually want rabies. Just lie in this and get rabies. Do roaches carry rabies? If I roll around and, like, shove some in my pants and in my mouth, can I get rabies from roaches? Is that possible? I'm gonna have to paint, aren't I? Like, I can't cheap out. White. What color white was it? It was, like, just straight up white, right? Yeah, it was. Okay, great. There we go. Kill the roaches? No, they stay. Roaches stay. What the fuck? Oh, because I've got to get the vacuum out. Every time it clicks over the roaches. Rabies is a mammal-only thing. These roaches will never know the burning passion of having rabies, I guess. That's Rule 34, but yeah, that's a thing that people say in order to justify weird shit that they're into. Like, adversarial possession, these roaches own this place now. You can't sell it, so I'm just gonna let these roaches be here. They're vintage roaches. Yeah, they are. You know, this colony has been living here for a long time. It's like when you see those cute little shops that get demolished for condos because people want to live next to the cute little shops. Oh, Rule 36 is that if it exists, it's someone's fetish. I thought 34 was there was already porn of it, which I guess is technically different. I don't know. No one reads past, like, 34. They just get that one and they're good. Papa Roach was a fucking decent band. Honestly, not, like, great. I was talking about bad taste I had while I was up in New York and got a lot of weird looks from, like, Tilda's folks. Because we had an engagement party. I don't know how we got onto, like, bands, but... Papa Roach was alright. Was it Money? That was a good song. If it didn't have like a rap thing, I'd be like way more into it, but you know, it's alright. Chumbawamba was another one that I used to be into. Every now and then I'll just find myself singing along to a Chumbawamba song that's not playing. Hot take. Africa by Toto is just okay. Everyone who just subbed and would like to unsub, I'm pretty sure you can just, you know, call your bank and say that someone illegally used your card or something. I understand. But, like, it's not bad. It's just not a terribly great song. I don't get why it's here. Like, I thought it was, like, a new song, right? Thought, okay, well, you know... It's just some new pop song, right? No, it's just here. Like, there's no fucking reason for it. Thank you for 6 months of support, Matt. It's very kind of you. You resubbed to be angry at me. Paint with the colors. Oh, I did skip, like, an entire area there. Oh. How did I mistake it for, Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, I thought I could do something cool there. He at least likes Land Down Under. No, no. That song, and then someone pointed out Bad to the Bone. Not a very good song. Really kind of tired of that song. Like, if you were a 90s kid, every fucking... Like, as soon as the kid went bad, Bad to the Bone would play. It just wanted to make me, like, punch someone. And I didn't really understand that emotion as a kid. Like, that's why you teach kids emotions, so that way they can be like, you know what? I'm sad. And then you can have that conversation. Well, it's okay to be sad sometimes. Sometimes people play Africa by Toto. Sonny. It's like, why does the world have to be like that? And you explain to your son, I don't know. I don't know, son. Some people want rabies. Some people like Africa by Toto. We live in a hell universe. Can I get rid of this? I don't have the price gun, so I can't. So I'm just going to paint something randomly with this. I'm going to do as little as possible. But yet, here we are. You know what? This paint's going down. I don't know. I had someone point out that Africa by Toto is actually discriminatory towards vampires. Because you bless the rains and now they can't go outside. What about fucking vampires? What if they want to go outside? Now listen, I heard Dispatchio while we were in Philly airport. And nothing makes me want to like punch a clown worse than having to deal with that while in the Philly airport. It's not really a reason why I'd want to punch a clown. Specifically, I was just thinking about clowns. I've had a lot of caffeine today to make up for the fact that I haven't slept well recently. Dispatchio? Yeah, that's how I pronounce it. Like, Africa by Toto is okay. Like, it's okay. I like the vine where like there's the dog and it's doing a little dance. That's cute. But I really just like it because it's like kind of a nice little cute beat and there's a dog doing a dance. Like, you could replace that with anything. You could replace it with Kirby music, and my opinion of it would pretty much stay the same. I like how honest I am. Yes. Yes. It's like that thing with Jesus, where it's like he spoke the truth and they didn't want to hear it, but they fucking did. We actually got one of those books recently. One of those like ones that are supposed to keep you from like Satan's will or whatever. Didn't do a lot of good because fuck, like listen to King Diamond shit every fucking day, but whatever. Anyway, we picked up. I saw one of those the other day, like at work, and I picked it up. It was the one where like this kid like finds out that his friend died, and he starts hanging out with this guy, and then they die because a train hits them. And he's like, "What? I didn't know I'd be in hell." And then the guy rips off his face, and he's like, "I was Satan the whole time. Oh, you tricked me, Satan." He's like, "Yeah, I do that." And Satan was saying all sorts of things like, "Oh, it's okay to be gay." It's like, ah, shit. Ah, shit. Satan's being supportive. Clearly he is the evil one here. Hail Satan. Anyway, it was me, Satan, all along! I can't believe that Satan would lie to me like that. I know, right? Satan got killed by a train. I wonder if he does that on the regular. Yay, just like vintage homophobia, too. It's not even like modern day homophobia. It's like old school homophobia. Is Rev Satan? No. No. Is it a bitch move to die to a train? I don't know. He got to choose. I don't know. Going on vacation was good for both of us. I got to like sit back and like I had to explain to like Tilda's family the fuck I'm doing with myself. And I'm like, you know what? Some of the things that I'm doing right now are stupid as shit. And I should stop that. Because they're like, why would you do that? And it's like, you know what? Why the fuck do I go to work? Paint with the color Sunny Orange. Well, I still got a bunch of this and I paid for it and I can't sell it, so I guess it's going here. Trains go fast. If you aren't Satan, then recite the Lord's Prayer. I can do that. I don't even need to prove it though. Anyway, I'm gonna turn on the lights in here because it's dark. Everyone's got a security system, which is nice. Just paint over the white. I just don't fucking care, to be honest with you. This is a weird ass thing. Sunny orange. There we go. When did they add big hairy arm? Oh, my arms are hairy. Have they always been hairy? I mean, in real life they have, but you know. Paint over the water damage. It'll be fine. Yeah, it's fine. Don't even worry about it. That hand is really disproportionate. You know, it is what it is. Plot twist, I've been Satan the whole time. I tricked you into thinking that you were watching video game streams, but actually, Satan. Sure, people think that. There was a rumor going around for a while that the only reason that I'm popular is that I worship Satan. It's like, thank you for the 20 bits. And thank you for the 100 satanic gay bits there, college student and lab coat. It's nice. It's nice to think that I have to use black magic in order to actually be popular. Like, that people actually believe that. It's like, it's an insult and a compliment at the same time. It's like, no one would actually like you, so the only reason that you could possibly be this popular is if you worship the devil. It's like, aw. Thank you. Also, Snow Dragon. I'm going to pronounce it that way. Don't know if it's right, but that's what I'm going with. Thank you, Snow Dragon, for the sub. Alright, anyway, we painted this orange. Good. Why the nice piss color? That's the color they wanted it. I don't know. Velvety peach. Okay, well, it's just gonna be this. I'm just gonna... There we go. I mean, yeah, honestly, selling my soul to Satan for, like, the ability to be a streamer is, like... I could pick something a lot more rewarding, like, I don't know, being a stripper or something, you know? Like, something where, like, you can go to work and feel like you've really, like, made the world a better place. What fucking color is it? Velvety peach. Peach. Velvety peach. There we go. It's like, that orange is close enough. They won't fucking notice. It's dark. We'll just put some curtains in and they won't notice the difference. See, like, it looks like the same shit. I mean, honestly, like, if everyone who, you know, you hear about goes to hell, then, like, it's gonna be a party. Like, it's gonna be a nice fucking party in hell. So, you know. Being a stripper would be a nice job if it weren't for the customers. You mean just, like, being naked and dancing? I do that sometimes anyway. But, like, yeah, I guess it is the customers that makes it kind of shitty. Velvety Peach could be a stripper's name. I'll be streaming live from hell. So if you guys end up there, you'll be forced to watch my streams for the rest of eternity. Customers ruin every job, though. It's true. It's true. I've been thinking about switching jobs recently, but my boss is also kind of cool. In that, like, he doesn't really, like, look into anything that was on my resume. He pays me. And if something goes tits up because someone like Logan Paul goes, like, berserk again, I'll be okay. But, you know, the main reason I'd quit is so that way I could get a job doing something, I don't know. It's a little bit better paying. Alright, well, 69% done. Nice, we're done there. Next room. Moody Cobalt. Alright. Moody. I was thinking about getting a job being like a painting teacher again. But like at some place, like one of those places where you get really fucking trashed and you try and paint Picasso, but you're too drunk so it doesn't turn out right. Or like Monet, but like you're super obliterated. And so like by the time you're done, your like face is red and you really don't know where the fuck you are anymore. But like you're holding a painting and someone told you, hey, you mind taking a picture with your painting? And they're like, who's painting? And then you do, and then you leave and you had a good time. I was thinking about trying to get a job at one of those places. I don't know how that's gonna go. I'd have to deal with drunks. That's a thing. I drank every single night that I was there. Every single night. Even the night we were about to leave, I got drunk. I drank like 15 beers on vacation. That's like an average of 2 a night. Picasso was on meth, probably. I mean, not a surprise, honestly. I quit my job as a professional weeb because they weren't paying me. And then got a job working at a game store. Get a PBS show. I need to learn how to teach people better. Because I have a hard time teaching. I get, like, nervous. Which is dumb, because I feel like I'm a fairly decent artist. I'm not the best it's ever been, but, you know, I'm also only 30 and I'm working on it. You know? Shit. We're done. We're out. Okay. We're not even done. Okay, is there another room that we can paint? Is this room done? Lay ceramic green wall tiles. It's going to be more expensive. That's vaguely specific. What? What do you mean that's vaguely specific? I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. Become an AC salesman. I've heard that they actually make good money. I saw this article. It was really interesting. It was about these guys that are, they're making, like, drugs. But not like, you know, like meth or whatever. They're making like epinephrine and like whatever that one drug that used to be like $1. But it's now like a lot more. What's the name of that one? It's the one that saves you from like AIDS or cancer or something. But then they jacked up the price artificially. Anyway, there's like some randos that are making it for free. Because if they sold it to you, like they'd get in trouble. But technically speaking, if they just hand it out to you, then it's fine. Oh, the one that not amphetamines. So they're just making drugs that like save people's lives, like yeah, insulin and shit like that. For free, and then handing it out. It was super interesting. And they were making it with stuff that they, like, 3D printed. They 3D printed, like, a thing to actually get it, like, done, or whatever. Like, the little shaky thing that apparently, like, I don't know shit about chemistry. I didn't take chemistry classes. I wanted to, but it was kind of a thing that we couldn't. But they were just they make drugs for free and hand them out. And I'm like, dude, I want to do that. I'm going to paint this room like random-ass colors, because fuck you. Like, I'm not doing that. Whatever. You don't care. Yeah, centrifuge and all that shit. Is it safe? I mean, like, the FDA says probably not, but also the FDA allowed someone to sell a drug that saved someone's life for, like, $3 billion. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But it was an interesting article. It was an interesting read. Just some dudes who thought it was fucked up that you could do that and decided to make it. Because apparently it's really easy to make. And they had like, what was it called? They had like a BitTorrent sort of thing for drugs. Like, if you needed like the precursor for like, I don't think I mean, probably not, but like, oh, hey, why is that like that? And clean that up. There we go. A little extra money. But they realized that you can't just mail someone like precursors to drugs. So what they ended up doing was they just they'd infect a book with like the mycelium or the mushroom that was like a precursor element to the drug, and then they'd mail the book. And it's like, that's cool. And they did the same thing with, like, CDs. That they'd, like, use it as a petri dish and just mail it. Like a CD that has, like, some whatever thing that you can make into cancer-killing drug. It's like, that's cool. I mean, they're not 3D printing the antidepressants or anything. They're just 3D printing, like, the things to centrifuge them or whatever. I don't know. Alright, we need to fuck up this house somehow, because we've basically just done this house entirely straight. And that's dumb. I'm gonna fuck it up some. Alright, there we go. We got options. What if we make one room super bright? Like, make all the other rooms really dark. Do antidepressants work, though? None of my... I mean, like, I've had them work for me in the past. Just gonna move all the lights out of all of the other rooms. Make this room, like, super bright, because it's, like, basically white anyway. We're just gonna put all of the things that we can in here. Just make this as bright of a room as possible. Just blow out your ears of how bright it is. How does that make sense? I don't know. I was reading a thing about these, there's a place somewhere in America, I forget where, I was only like half paying attention to the article, because whatever, I just needed something to talk about. Anyway, and they had to like, put up a dam, right? So these people had to move, because, you know, they were in the flood path, right? They needed to, for some sort of like, I don't know, ecological reason, right? Well, that's really bright. I want you to be able to see these roaches super good. Good. Anyway, so while everyone was moving out, some scientists came in and they were like, hey, can we just burn this fucking thing? Like, burn this whole fucking town down? Because that way we can see how fire, like, actually, like, spreads. And so they got permission from the city and they burned the place down, then flooded it. Which is really weird, and I would probably hate it if it was my hometown. Like, simultaneously burning it down and also, you know what? We put this image up, but we didn't put it in a place where you could see it. I want to put this in a place where you can see it. I want, like, front and center access to this image. Like, this image just needs to be somewhere. And you know what? It's too big. We gotta make it smaller. About half the size should be good. No, it's still too big. Make it even smaller. Half that size. There you go. Woody's got some big old titties. Big old anime titties on Woody there. You could, like, crop it by just, like... Let me see if I can get up on the counter. There you go. Then it looks like he's just jerking it. That's a look for you, Woody. And Woody has wood. Woody got wood. Anyway, we gotta find a good place to hide this. Do we have any more lights? Oh, there's a light. Oh, fuck. I almost screwed this job up. Can I turn this lamp upside down? No. Any lights in here? No, we're good. Light in here, though. Fuck that shit. Nope. If you need to go to the bathroom, what you do, right? Here's how you do it. You go into the kitchen. You turn the light on. Right? You let the light leak in through the through the kitchen into the bathroom, and you just don't shut the door. Because if you shut the door, you won't be able to see it, right? You won't be able to see the light. So if you got to do your laundry or whatever, or you got to piss, you just got to piss at an angle so that way you can catch the light. So that way, like, the light trickles in through the living room into the bathroom, and it glints off your piss as it makes a perfect arc. And you're just like, it's beautiful. It's like falling water, except for there's a picture of Woody and like 1,000 lights, and I don't tell you what you got to wear. I'm gonna put the Mario right back here. Throw down a Secret Mario. A little bit of Secret Mario action going, yeah. Upside down? No. We're professionals. Right side up. There we go. There we go. How did this get in here in the first place? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, we'll just scoot everything over, because for some reason it allowed it to clip in there in the first place. I don't know why or how. And then scoot this one back over. There we go. Innocent enough. I rewired the house and all the roaches are still here, but you know what? I think it's good. I think we're done. Smoke detector? I'm gonna just take that. Can I? No. They have to have it. I figured I could have one, but they're greedy. I want to have several. You should work as a house decorator. I should. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like day in there. It's actually becoming day. I've been out all night working on this house. There's a single flower. Oh. Street lights went out. Time to go home. Oh. Stay. Right. I need to complete order. Yep, I'm done. Home sweet home. For our Marios aren't secret and our beans are accessible. Let's move forward. Ant's home to be redecorated. We like old-fashioned furniture. Say that as if I give a shit. I don't. Alright. Oh. Oh! Your radiator's leaking. Do you want me to fix that? Remove object. Classic. Classic object. The Goggle Gamer, thank you for 15 months of support. 145 days till Christmas. Alexa, play Africa by Toto. Went to JCPenney's or something the other day, and to get shit for our trip, and they were playing that already. They were playing Christmas movies or Christmas music because I think it was like Christmas in July or whatever. Side note: if you play Christmas music at your workplace, you're a bastard. What the fuck? What was I even doing? Oh, I need to break down walls. Okay, so I got an idea. I'm just gonna break down this whole fucking place. Like, Christmas in July is supposed to be so that way you can, like, you know... Oh, man, that's cathartic. Just blast through here. I don't even give a shit, because I don't! I'll have to paint less walls if there are less walls. We added more walls once, and that was a problem. Let's try and do it like this instead. How long until Black Friday? Because I need to, like, quit my day job before Black Friday, because people will absolutely come into my workplace going, do you guys price match? Pro tip, no one fucking price matches anymore, because you could just fucking go there. You could just go there. Why don't you go there instead? Why are you here? You could go anywhere else and buy that shit. In fact, you know a place where it's cheaper. Why don't you just buy it there? Why did you come here to ask me if I could sell you that for this price? Just buy it there. They sell it for cheaper. I don't get to control these things. You think anyone lets me decide anything? No. That's why I fucking work here. Okay? Fuck this place. The day after Thanksgiving. That's like November, right? Because they're probably sold out. That's fine. New demolition skill available. You see how my arm is like kinda... Yeah, I can actually catch it while it's mid-swing. That's interesting. It's sold out though. Oh, well, isn't that fucking tough for you? No one gives a shit. No one gives a shit. They sold out? You should have been there earlier. I ain't that fucking place. You want that fucking toy for your kid? Sell your soul to the devil or go buy it on eBay or buy it here for the fucking price that I tell you. Because that's what it costs here. Okay? You don't get to choose how much things cost. Okay? That's not how shit works. Did I tell you about the guy who came in? I don't think I did. think it was like right before I was about to leave. There's this guy who came in, and he was the most calm, rational customer ever, he tells me. And he says, I'm not being a dick, man. I'm not being a dick. I'm not going to be a dick about this, man, but like, you told me, I called you on the phone, and you said that it was going to be, where you could buy this phone. And I'm like, yeah, but I can't. Might as well tear the whole house down. I'll tear down what I can. You know, this game doesn't allow me that much freedom. If someone has to assure you they're not being a dick, they're being a dick. I mean, some of this actually, they want me to tear down. So that's interesting. I actually like doing my job. I like when I can, like, knock it, and then knock it again, and then it just goes fucking flying. Like an unrelated piece. And it's like, I don't fucking care. I'll be honest with you. I don't fucking care. But it's not gonna let me buy that off you. So I guess you're not selling it. We'll call your manager. Well, you know, I'll ask my manager what he thinks he would do. Well, who's the manager on shift? Who's the manager on shift? It's me, bitch. It's me. Do you have a problem with my employee? That is me. It's me, bitch. So he stormed out, and he's like, I need to speak to your boss. Give me his phone number. Like, first off, no. Second off, he comes in tomorrow. His name is blah. You should tell him about what happened here. Oh, I will. I will. Okay. What's your name? Eduardo. Alright, well, I'm gonna tell him about the bad service that I got here today. And you're gonna regret that. He didn't say that, but that's kind of the tone he had. I look like an Eduardo. I'm pretty sure. I'm just selling anything that'll let me. So I figure I'm gonna go for a revolutionary design here. I'm gonna make it so that way there's just one mega room. Okay? The idea, right? You need to like go lay down on the couch, bam. You just go lay down, there's not a couch anymore. Well, you go fuck yourself, that's what you go do. You need to go piss, you just walk from your couch into here, sit in the tub, and just shit out your ass until you start peeing. That's immoral. It doesn't want me doing that. I need to hang this back up. I'm not a monster. Does any of this need to be broken down? Because I'll do it. What if you have to poop? You stare your friend right in the eye and you poop. Maintain eye contact. First one of you flinches becomes the other's bitch. It's a open floor plan. I guess I would lose out on that as well. I feel like I need a day job just to keep myself sane. Go outside and meet some people. You know what I mean? Like, if you've ever worked from home, you may not know this, but you will absolutely go insane if you don't speak to humans. Like, actual face-to-face contact. You know? Like, you have to. Because if you don't, I'll tell you right now, you'll go insane. Like, I don't really want to. I hate people. But, like, I realize that I need that in my life to speak to people. I can't actually, like, break that wall, but I figure I could at least do that. That's there. Get out of here. There we go. Car salesman? I don't know, something that doesn't make me feel like I'm Satan. Like, not the cool Satan that's, like, pro-gay rights and stuff, but, like, the bad Satan. The other one. Would I say I'm more of an extrovert or an introvert? I'm an introvert that's masquerading as an extrovert. And people believe me because I have a job where I have to speak in front of a whole bunch of people. But, a priest? I don't know as if that's right. I mean, I can do the job. But also, like, I'm amnivert? I don't think that's a word. Alright, now we do the rest of the job as requested. It's not something they requested. So I don't know, maybe I could do that. Like, teach people how to paint again. Bartender? Dude, you know what I want to do? I want to be a bartender at a classy-ass bar or a really shitty bar. Where someone comes in and they break, like, a bar stool on their own head and they're like, give me the worst you got. And then I go, alright, fucker. And then I hand them a beer and they break that all. They just, like, crack it in half with their bare hands. Just crack it in their own hands. And then just drink it out. Right? And then we make grunting noises. Or, the other end of the spectrum, where someone comes in and they're like, I'd like a wine. And there's nice chill jazz music going. And, like, I have to wear a vest. I'd wear a vest. Thank you for 6 months of support, Candy Horn. It's very kind of you. I have a friend that's a bartender. We grew up together, so, like, that's just gonna stay like that. What else can I do? What if I just mop up the water? Does that help? There we go. Done. I did it. Anyway, there's something right here that needs cleaning. I'm not sure what. I used to be much more introverted, but, like, being a streamer doesn't really allow me to be. As I got older, just, if you're, like, you feel like a freak and a weirdo right now, when you get older, you can do that still. Like, you'll still feel like a freak and a weirdo, but you'll be comfortable about it, and it'll be fine. So that's some good news. Paint with the colors Mandarin Orange. Alright. Mandarin Orange. Break the glass. I can't break the glass. It won't let me. I mean, truth be told, like, no one really gives a shit as much as people think they do. At least, not once you get out in the real world. When you're in, like, high school or whatever, apparently people actually do give a shit. But, like, in the real world, people will say weird stuff. Like, they'll call you out on a stream in front of 100 people, or a few hundred people, I should say, because you picked, like, the fucking sticker off the back of an airplane chair. But, like, you know, by and large part, people don't really give a shit. Like, really just don't. Oh yeah, these people have fucking awful choices in colors. I feel like making some sort of monolith or, like, pillar that's straight in the middle of the screen. Or, like, the area. There's just, like, Mario on that or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Like, I think one thing that's, like, really important to realize, and it's frightening when you first realize it, but also, people just don't. Wait, why is it faded lemon now? Oh, maybe I just painted enough of the house. I'm sure that I'm doing something weird to it by doing this. It changed colors. It was mandarin orange, right? But now it's faded lemon. Whatever the fuck you want. Is this right? You like this now? What about airplane stickers? You're going to have to watch the beginning of this VOD. I have no way to explain that. I'm not going to explain that story again. It took me 10 minutes. Alright. That's a disgusting color. It is. The people who live in this dump really have awful taste. But you know what? This is their dumbass life to ruin. But yeah, one of the most comforting / horrifying things that I ever figured out was that no one has any idea what they're doing. Like, people that you think know what they're doing don't. There was a guy who came in the other day. He was a construction worker. Apparently he pays well, like $900 a week or some shit, right? He came in, he was saying that he's not like the big boss dude on the site, but they'll ask him questions like, do you think that looks right? Like, should that be like that? And he says no, and they're like, well, whatever. And then they keep building anyway. My point is that people who should know what the fuck they're doing don't. They just fucking don't. Yeah, I'd like to get paid $900 a week as well. But also, remember, this is construction work in Texas. And also, doesn't pay for anything else. And you're probably getting paid under the table, which means that you're getting fucked. Do a 1099 and you have to pay like 40% taxes. But you know what? Point is, seems alright. If I wasn't made out of toothpicks and vinegar, I'd, consider it. But, I fucked up my body doing all sorts of really stupid shit as a kid. And now, I'm fucked. That's alright. My point is that no one actually knows what they're doing. So if you feel like you don't know what you're doing, and you feel like everyone else around you does, they're just better at faking it than you. They don't know what they're doing. They really don't. Like, they have some idea, maybe. Like, if they play an instrument or whatever, they know how to play that instrument. But, like, they don't know what the fuck's going on. They don't know how to file their taxes. No one does. People who do taxes don't really get that shit. People just make things up, and depending on whether or not it works out or not, whether or not the guy at the IRS knows what he's doing, which he doesn't, spoilers, they don't know what the fuck they're doing either. No one knows what the fuck is happening. But no one's, like, strong-willed enough to call everyone else out about it. I'm doing it right here in the middle of this thing. And that means, like, everyone. I don't care if it's, like, your mom, your dad, your kindergarten teacher, the person driving the bus, any elected official. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. No one does. But everyone's just faking it real goddamn good. I don't know how I got there. What the fuck am I talking about? Remove object carpet. I mean, done, apparently. Oh, is that it? Am I doing it? What do you want me to, that? Double bed. Oh, I need to place a bed down. I gotcha. I got it. That's immoral. Whatever. Is it painted yellow lemon enough now? It's immoral? Whatever. Thank you for the 1,000 bits, Candy Horn. I don't know, if you just want some life advice on how to do shit, just like, do the best you can doing what you want to do, and don't let people give you shit, and be good. Just be as good of a person as you can. No one knows what they're doing. You're not going to be perfect. You're going to do shit that you regret later, but it's better to do that than not. Unless if you're being a total fucking dickhole. Hallucinating honeybees, thank you for 2 months of support. You can taste the rainbow. You're eating Skittles? It's awesome, man. I want to eat Skittles. I don't have any Skittles. Don't be a shit. Yeah, there you go. It's my life advice for you. Anyway, I think I'm gonna take a bathroom break real quick. We'll be right back. Today's game on Chronog is, I believe, Pillars of Eternity, which I streamed the other day for a bounty, and it's alright. My main issue with it is that it doesn't have... I don't like the combat. I think it's a little bit wonky, but I like the customization options, and I like that kind of stuff. My advice would be objective. But you can't. No matter how, like, Dr. Spock you think you're being, you'll never be able to divorce the way that you feel emotionally from, like, the actual opinions that you've got. You may think that you're making logical decisions, but, like, just by fact of the matter, like, people don't make logical decisions. They make really stupid decisions. They make emotionally driven decisions. I don't know. Just be okay with making emotionally charged decisions as long as you're not being an asshole in the process. Anyway, Pillars of Eternity is an alright game. Watch the VOD. I think they're doing a 48-hour sale. That's a new thing for Chronog, is they're doing it 48 hours. So go watch that VOD, see if it looks good, and then see how it goes. Anyway, be right back. Bathroom break. Give me like 2 minutes to like just piss as hard as possible. Just like jet stream. Be right back. Alright, I am back. How are you guys doing? I was thinking about maybe, just maybe, for the last little bit, I'd say for the past year or so, I've been doing, I've been doing after hour. Why is there no music? Hey, Donna. Oh, shit. Thank you for 25 months of support. This is very kind of you. Thank you so much. And then Zero, thank you for the sub. Holy shit. It's been like a sub train this entire stream. How are you doing, Donna? My phone background image is just a picture of the fawns. It's not, but you believed me there for a fucking second. Alright. Clean dirt. Oh, I need to get some white in here. That door looks like an ice cream sandwich. Just gonna paint this wherever I feel like. It definitely doesn't know what's happening anymore. Wait a minute. Wait, does it want me to paint down here white? Paint rooms. 2. The fuck? Oh, the game is so confused on what's happening. It wants me to keep painting things faded lemon. But I got this thing full of white, so I'm just gonna paint things white. Brighten up the sex dungeon with some paint. You know, if you're gonna have a room just devoted to being kinky, you might as well make it nice, you know? Like, put a fucking Papa San down. I don't know. Get like some good jams. Like, why is it gotta be dank and dark and awful? Like, can't you just, like, I don't know, renovate that shit. Make it nice. When you bring someone down to the sex dungeon, you know, and they're like, oh, where are we going, tee-hee? But they know. They fucking know. Like, they're going to the sex dungeon. Like, you don't want to be like, yeah, this is where I have sex, and it's like a bag of Cheetos on the floor and everything's concrete. Make that nice, man. Make it nice. The dank adds to the aesthetic? Come on, though. You're just saying that. That's like people who go to cons and say they don't need to bathe because no one can smell them. We can. We can smell you. And it smells bad. And you need to just bathe. You know, you ought to make your sex dungeon nice. Don't make it all jank. Make it nice. You know? Yeah, have some fresh lobsters. That way when you get done doing the do, you got some, like, nice, you got some nice things to eat. You know? Is it filling up my progress still? I feel like it is. Watch the little progress meter. Is it moving? I can't tell. It doesn't look like it is. So this area does not need to be painted white. Fur carpet. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, make it nice. And be like, you know what? I was a little unsure when you said we should have sex in your dungeon, but, you know, it's actually pretty nice. And you're like, you know what? It is. And then you slap their ass. And you slap their ass. Clean dirt. Place object double bed? I'm going to assume. What does it say? Double bed. Mal. There you go. All right, what colors? That. Ooh. It's awful. I hate it. Going with it. All right, just place that right down the smack dead in the middle of the room. Don't bring people to your sex dungeon if they don't want to be there. Be like, hey, you want to go to my sex dungeon? If they're like, nah, it's not really my thing. Go, okay, that's fine. You know? Like, slap their ass in a nice note sound pose. Yeah, instead of the spanking sound, it's just note. You go, what was that? I'm like, well, I've got other kinks. Because they were waiting for that. They had an ass implant that just plays an MP3 of the noot sound. Slap my ass and call me Pingu. Noot! You know what I mean? What about that? Bookcase Cal. Let's see. Office chair. Just have this office chair pointed directly at the bed. You just stare at someone while they're asleep. Bedside table and a right side. Bedside table and a right side. I'm going to bet left side comes in here as well. And if it does, drop some poggers in chat because it's about to get real. Oh, shit. It is left side. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. And I'm going to make it a different color because you know what? I don't give a shit. Life in the fast lane. Not even pointed the right way. Oh, shit. Corner desk? Yes, sir. I'll put that right here in the bathroom so you can do your office work while you're on the shitter. Maybe you could do it from the bathtub? I don't know. We'll figure it out. There you go. Just if you need to go to the bathroom, you gotta jump over the sink. But the convenient, I mean, it is a little inconvenient, but you know what? You can just sit here and you can do your office work from your relaxing, therapeutic aloe bath. You know, there you go. Clean dirt, paint, mount device. Oh. All right, well, all right. We're done. We did it. I don't know how it jumped from like just barely to it to completely there. But yeah. What did I do with this clip of you saying slap my ass and call me Pingu? Just link it. Just link it out to everyone and anyone. If you need to go like, this is what Rev streams like. No. Alright, we're done. We got to throw down a secret Mario, but this open layout makes it very difficult. Mario. Nope, that's not how we do it. It doesn't know what Mario is. I know what Mario is. But I'm going to tell the game what Mario is. I'm going to slip that fucker in here, right here, like the sneaky son of a bitch he is. Bam. 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 No, dude! Alright, we're done. Apparently. Remove picture. No. I put that there. You go fuck yourself. Bust a nut and yell, you know. No. I'm just saying, like, people are into weird shit. That's basically what that article about Bigfoot was about, is that we shouldn't shame people for their kinks. And listen, I get that. Like, you know, realistically, I'm thinking, dude's into Bigfoot. Is that really the worst thing in the world? Not really. Him being a white supremacist is, but like, allegedly. But like, his alleged addiction to Bigfoot porn, it's not the worst thing in the world. You know? I bet Bigfoot has a big dick. I mean, he's got big feet, and you know what they say about big feet. Big hands. You know what they say about big hands. Huge dick. It's not a furry because he's specifically into Bigfoot. Mount devices. Destroy cockroach nest. Clean the window. Remove... Jesus! You live like this. Maybe a fuse is blown? Oh. Okay. Oh my god, look at the mini-map. Alright, well, first things first, we gotta find where the fuse is. It's probably in the basement. I swear to god, one of these I'm gonna find like a dead body, and there's gonna be just no call for it. We're gonna have to like run out of here, call the cops, be like, holy shit. We're sending in to renovate it, and they'll be like, no one's lived in that house for 10 years. And it's like, why is there a baby in here? What? I mean, a dead body, it's basically the same. It could be both. And they have no explanation, and you're the only suspect. You have to explain that shit. You have to explain that shit to the cops. Where the fuck is the fuse? That's a creepypasta waiting to be written. A guy who cleans houses. I think that is a thing already. Knock down the walls and set the roaches free. Unfortunately, no, I can't. Plus, roaches deserve a house. Heartless bastard. Roaches deserve to live in the filth. Oh, that had some weird ASMR going on. Also, are my levels super loud? Because I feel like they are. I'm going to turn it down just a bit so that way I don't peak as much. The baby was Danny DeVito all along. Of course. Okay, there's something right... Oh, I can't see through all the dirt. There's so much dirt I can't actually see where I am pointing. Alright, right here. There's something. There's something right here. Oh. Oh, that... Well, I don't really give a shit about that. Get those crusty sex stains off the windows. It's not... I mean, I guess they could be sex stains. Just someone jerking it, like looking out the window. And then just like blammo right onto the fucking windowsill. Right? You could do that. Also, that's the sound that someone makes. Assuming they don't go, no, no! I just don't want to do any of the work. Okay. Does this house have a drug-making lab? Probably. That'd explain a lot of things. Alright, so there's a fuse out, and so we gotta figure out where that fuse is. We'll just have to clean shit until we find it. Oh, there actually is a fuse box. Oh god, we actually have to do this. Alright, oh, and there's a flashlight. Okay. Well... Yeah, I mean, that's broken. But I can't interact with anything. Oh, there we go. All of them, or just the one? Hey. I actually did it. It's alright. Also, you hear about these people that actually give a shit about Detroit Become Human? As if it was a good game or something? That's sad. Rabies timeline. Truly. Get in a fight with me about how that fucking thing is good. That is a bad game. The mop does not work on cockroaches. Good. I'm glad. I like the crusty algae. It's like being out to sea. But you're in like a lighthouse and you're looking out and you're remembering that time that you saw a man go overboard. And how you wish you could have saved him, but the storm was raging too hard and the sharks were already on him. Before you even had a chance to call it out. You had to explain it to his family. Why he didn't come home on that voyage. It's like that, except for in your basement. Let's see. What am I not cleaning? Is it the roaches? The roaches stay, though. Roaches stay. Like, people are like, oh, I don't like roaches. It's alright. Better than two souls? If I shit in both hands, you know what I got? Something with more plot than any David Cage game and more relevance to your life. You know? Like, it will impact your life so much greater than anything that he can put out. Let's be honest. Dude can't write. He makes cinematic experiences without having any idea how that works. He doesn't even know what a MacGuffin is, apparently. I read that on some website. Did I fact check it? No. But you know what? I don't fucking care. Like, doesn't really change much about my opinion of him. This bed is all not made. Is that okay? I guess so, because I can't do anything about it, so. But Rev, emotion, emotion, emotion. You can have games that are emotional that don't have to be bullshit. Like, Dark Souls? Deus Ex? Trying to think of, Shadow of the Colossus. Oh! Hey, it turns out that, whatchamacallit came out on, PC. Yakuza. So I'm thinking about doing that, man. Also, I think I started saying something about how I was going to change it after hours, and I didn't really explain myself. For a while, I've been splitting it into 2 VODs whenever there's, like, a new, whenever I do a stream. I might go back to the old style. I don't know. Let me know in the comments of After Hours, or if you watch After Hours, which you'd prefer. Either, like, a 2-hour stream, all as one big old video, or 2 1-hour things. Yakuza 0 is amazing. Patreon had a little bit of a shit fit. They used up a bunch of money during, the vacation, so I kind of gotta wait until I get paid from either, Twitch or Patreon. But, once I get paid from one of those, then I'll be situated. Which reminds me, someone was having issues. Does anyone here have a Patreon? It has like a Discord thing. It's one of the tiers. Because mine does, and someone was having issues getting it to work. And it's like, I'm pretty sure I connected it, but like, I don't know why, but it's not working for them. And they paid for it, and I want to make sure they get it. I don't know. The hell is Patreon? Patreon is like, I mean, you spelled it right, so I have to assume, I mean, like, I've got a Patreon for my art stuff. It's not for stream, because it's already Twitch Prime. And YouTube, I'd have to give something new. I guess I don't have to. I just feel like I should if I'm asking for money for it. It's just me, though. I could gift you. You don't have to. Like, I can pay for it. I just don't have the money right now. Because I spent money on other stuff, like 2 6-packs of beer. And, you know, we got some money from the engagement party, which was surprising to both me and Tilda. We didn't know, like, you got money for that. Like, apparently people give you money at engagement parties. So, that's how we paid for the rings. It's only $20? Holy shit. I don't know what it wants me to clean here. There's nothing dirty here. It's clean. But it's clean, though. It's even cheaper with a GOG code. Might do that, then. I know, but I could buy some plague marines. I could. And, like, even their old sculpts aren't as bad as I thought they were. I kind of like the new ones, but I need blight launchers, which means that I'm going to have to buy, like, a whole bunch of the, like, quick build ones, because that comes with one. Well, thank you for the 7 bits, Yukamazi clan. I had a fantastic vacation. Like, it was very needed. Alright, so, like, I'm done doing things. We need to tell Baby Rev what Daddy Rev does in his... First off, did you say Daddy Rev or did I just fill that in? No, I just filled that in because I assumed that you were going to go there. You guys have ruined me. Followed up by, the answer, I don't have a child yet. So there's that. Alright, what can I buy to make their house worse? I'm thinking doors. I think we do doors. It's the cheapest door. All doors cost the same amount. That one looks fine. Alright, I'm thinking... Just make this a little bit subtle. We've done this before, but... Hold on. Listen to me. Don't stop believing in what I can do to a fucking house. You think you've seen it all, you think you've experienced everything I can do to a house, but then... Door maze. It's like an escape room, but it's your house. And much more annoying. Okay, good. It's a good start. Now I just gotta make it so that way that continues. I'm not allowed to build walls on this one. So instead, we're just gonna build doors that go back to back. This one's annoying because you can't, you gotta go from the left to the right, you know? It's in the wrong spot. Continuously. Ooh, just slightly off center. You know what? We're gonna rock it. Alright, there we go. Now you can go to the... There we go. Now it ends in either one of two exits, and you try and figure out which one you need to do. Like, it's the fucking chromatic doors in the cult classic Virtue's Last Resort, or where the fuck that second one was called. It's really good. It's really good. I like that they improved it by you can just pick where you want to be in the story. You don't actually have to play it all. Do I actually play Warhammer 40k or just paint and collect the figures? You can play it for free on Tabletop Sim. And by free, I mean you actually have to, like, buy Tabletop Sim. But beyond that, that's a good buy anyway. It's in my, like, auto-recommend, like, 2 auto-recommend games for the anyone who plays on PC is, you know, Gary's Mod and probably Tabletop Sim. You can get a few hundred hours out of both, realistically. Tabletop Sim probably before Gary's Mod, just because Gary's Mod you need a whole bunch of shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. This one's, like, slightly at an angle, so it's not gonna work. We need to move it over just ever so slightly. Oh. What if I move it like this? Is that gonna work? Oh, shit. There we go. You just have to, like, squeeze through while you're shutting the doors. Then it's fine. There we go. Alright, good. You can play Tabletop Sim with randos online. But the, Warhammer on there. And then I've got, 10 cultists and a guy that I'm proxying as a exalted champion. And that's my army right now. That I've actually bought in real life. Oh, it turns out that I can't actually get through this one, which is unfortunate, but I guess I live in your door maze now. You know, like some sort of fucking minotaur. Oh. Just in between the walls. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, we're done. Yeah, we're done. Yeah, that's fine. 65%, almost nice. One person is, like, got their head on the other person's leg, but they're also trying to backpack at the same time. It's not as sexy as 69. Minotaur. Fuck, I wish I had thought of that joke. That's awesome. Oh, shit! Oh, no! We forgot the Secret Mario! Oh, no. Fuck. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. forgot to put a Secret Mario in the last house, and I just put some doors up. I've shamed you, Father. Anyway, I think that's where I'm going to call it for the day. The sin is unforgivable. I mean, fair. I'm going to check the art, because it looks like there's some art that's new. Like I said, today's Chronog game is Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Seemed okay. You have to like CRPGs, and you have to like the combat. I didn't like the combat personally, but otherwise I did. I recognize all the way to back. Oh, wow. There's actually a whole bunch. Alright, I'm actually gonna, like... Give me a second. I'm gonna move this all over to a new tab. It's gonna take a brief minute while I work this out. Let me regale you with more stories. I saw this dude when we were coming home on the plane. We're standing in line for TSA because that's the thing you do when you go in the airport. Anyway, there's this dude. Coolest looking dude. Except for, okay, so you know what my haircut looks like? I'm going to show you a couple of pictures. It's a little bit like short, like kind of messy, kind of pompadour-ish, right? He had that going, except for just the back of his head, right? Just the back of his head. Like, if you imagine a head as a cube, right? With the front face of the cube being, you know, like one side, and then on the left and right you got your ears, right? The only facing of his head that actually had hair on it was the side completely to the opposite of his face. He didn't have it going up over his ears or anything. He just had it like that. He also had a beard. Additionally, what else was going on? Oh, sick battle jacket. And he had like that Mad Max, like, survivalist kind of thing. He had that going. He had like his saddlebags from his like his motorcycle with him. Coolest looking fucker. I kept looking at him, and he kept looking at me like he was gonna beat my ass. But I was like, nice, dude. Excluding the hair. Nice look. I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your hair, but damn, dude. Like, and he was wearing that like he fucking meant it. Like, that dude was clearly a biker. Don't know why the fuck he was in an airport. I don't know why you would be in an airport. You got a motorcycle. Drive somewhere with it. That's the point of having it. And you're a cool looking biker dude. You can just drive around with your bike. Here's some cool looking art. It's actually kind of awful, but in the best kind of ways. Like the ways you'd want it to be. It's from Arctic Ornock. It's of the beautiful man from my Flash game stream. The little tuft. I kind of wish I had kept like the emo sweep, you know, coming up. But I think the chin beard is pretty good too. Can't ride a bike across. That's true. That's true. We have this art from Mebless. Says, I am not cool. It's true. It's true. And it is something I would say. And in fact, the only part of this that's inaccurate is that I don't have sunglasses. Because to be cool, you have to have sunglasses. Just a rule. We've got this one from Ailui. And it's like, of like all the Vinesauce streamers and associated acts that were there for the stream. Did the charity thing. Helping others, playing everything. Oh, it does say hope. Why did I think that it was wrong before? Ah. I like the Great Zot's head is coming off. I missed a lot of that stream. Of like everyone's, because I had just checked out As soon as my stream was over, my body just, like, rejected reality. We got all of the Vinesauce streamers just chilling out. I'm, like, painting Fred on a dragon, like an actual dragon. You got Gearmatic hanging out next to Vinny. Reminds me of this game that I played once, and it was sort of like Door Fort, but it was side-scrolling. Or like Lemmings, but like you could interact with the ground. It was weird. Not Terraria, but like a precursor to Terraria. The art style here kind of reminds me of it. It's very cute. We got this one from Granada Gamer. It says, helping others, playing everything. Vinesauce Hope charity stream benefiting the Pediatric Cancer Research Foundation, Friday, July 20th to Saturday, July 22nd. It's good. Thank you guys if you did donate. It's very kind of you. Thank you guys for just checking it out. April 20th, day 1. You got like all these things going on, and we got like the Windows stream that Yul did, and a little Rev Shroom, Gearmatic thing that says thanks. It's cool. We got this one from Mebulous again, doing more cute art. I like it. The 22nd. Did I say the 22nd, or did it say that? Oh, it did say, ooh. Whoops. But this is a good art. It's like my After Hours, like my old After Hours stream. Then we got this one from Akuma no Robin, who does consistently good art. I like how everyone's decided that that's what Gearmatic looks like. I don't think I've spoken much to Norx Wolf. Like, I've seen him at a couple of conventions and spoken to him, but, like, I need to, like, do so. Then we got this one from Batter Senpai. It's cool, a little sundae or something that we're eating. And then we got this one from Joey. I believe this is the newest one. It's me and Tilda hanging out, being in love under a tree. It's cute. We got this one from Squirrelicious, which was something that they had worked on quite a bit for the charity, or the thing that Yul did. And there was like this screenshot at one part where like me, Hootie, and Vinny were up on like the stage, and we were all like staring menacingly. It's like, I'm gonna fucking kick your ass. It's good. It's a good image. Hootie did not look as good as this. And I look like a JoJo character. Just add some lines to make my cheeks have like real sharp, like can cut your face definition. And then I look like a JoJo character there. Vine Wrestle is pretty good. We got this one from One Shekel Lamp. It's cute. I like how you've drawn me like some sort of crazed gremlin. It's wonderful. I'm still not over the fact that Yul shaved his head. And then we got Great Zot dabbing. This is a... No idea what Tilda looks like. She's posted a couple pictures at this point. She's a cutie. That's all you need to know. Then we got this one from Azrael Memer, Mr. MIK3. It's good. I love that everyone draws Fred like this. Like, this is the canon way to draw Fred. If you're not going to draw this dragon, draw him with the shutter shades. It's just too fucking perfect. Then we got this one from Joey. It's me and Yul and Vinny. And we're doing the hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil thing. I think I'm this one. Because I got a little Rev thing in my hair. And Yul has horns, so that leaves this to be Vinny. We got this one, and I feel like this is from something. Oh, it's from Fire Emblem Heroes. Well, there you go. I did this with assets and a lot of hand-drawn stuff from a mobile Fire Emblem game, or a couple of streamers lined up, already done. But I think this is the only one I'll post. It's supposed to be a paintbrush lance. I'm not very good at drawing weapons. That's cute, though. I knew I recognized that. When does the game start? You actually missed the stream. I'm just wrapping it up now. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 10 minutes. But it's like me with my battle jacket on, and I'm sitting on top of a dragon. I always liked those guys, the dragon riders, and like the Pegasus riders, but they're like, oh my god, they get taken down so fast. The positioning is such a bitch. They're good though. We got this from Techno Moose. It's of all the Vinesauce streamers and associated acts off on like what looks like some sort of mystical journey. I think Overlord. It just like the aesthetic kind of reminds me of like Overlord for some reason, even though it looks nothing like it. Anyway, what was I talking about that for? Oh, that got season 3, so I'm down for that shit. I need to actually start watching it. It's got some weird moments, but it's good. Then we got this one from Charge Thin Lances. It's good. I like how it's drawn. It's like super simplified, but like that's good though. Vinny plays badly. Byunyot. Meme team repainted. This is neat. There's lots of little details and lots of little like shout outs to different shit. Like how was it Desert? I want to say it was Desert P that did the no, it was Norix that did Super Mario 64, and he did that one stair glitch with the steering wheel. It's amazing. We got this one from Script TC. Real like moody, soft, calm piece for the charity event. Good shit. All of this is really not used to having this much art. We got this one from Pedovi. It's got I'm a Cooney, Rev, Binyat, Yobel, and Limes. There's like a little vine shroom. It's cute. Look grumpy, even though I've got a gas mask on. You can see my grump face. Dat Static Artist gives us this. It's like little plushies of all the different Vine streamers. Well, not all of them, but a few of them. And then you got like little drawings for all the ones that aren't here. So you got me and Vinny, and then like one that's for PCRF, the Vinesauce PCRF event. And then Yol and Jin. Super, super cute. Good shit. I'm going to flick through these arts again real quick. But thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you stuck around for the art. People work hard on art and don't get paid enough to do it. As in, like, oh, hey, I missed one. Did I miss any other ones? I think I just missed that one. There we go. Roxy Robbins. I threw tablet pin when I heard the Ghost reference. It says, "Are you ready to swear right here, right now, before baby?" It's a quote from Square Hammer, but it's like slightly changed to make it a Flash game reference. It's good. But I need to go and figure out what's going on with the Patreon, because something's going on where someone can't get into the Discord server, and I'm going to figure that out. And if you're interested, patreon.com/RevScarecrow to support my art stuff. If you haven't seen the art stuff, just search RevScarecrow Arcade, or you can check the link that just popped up in chat. I'm going to go now. Bye.